Amazing. A booby trap that actually catches boobies.
Transformers practically raised me. I love Transformers. I have an entire collection of Transformers. But if you've seen it, you'll know I don't have a regular Optimus Prime. In fact, most Optimus Primes are super expensive. But I did find a cheaper knockoff alternative, and a cooler one at that. Today we have Mechanical Alliance Dark Commander. I put him in his truck form so that I could get all the robot stuff done later. So the figure is, well, very detailed, very nice. It's a one-to-one recreation of Studio Series Bumblebee movie Optimus Prime. It is very nice. The window chest pieces are die-cast metal, and they have clear plastic. But sadly, it is paint chipping on the top. From what I know, no matter what color you get, the instructions will always have the original colors, so that's very interesting. But enough about the vehicle, other than the fact that it can roll very well. Enough about the vehicle. Let's get into the transformation. So here we have Dark Commander in his robot mode. Now, I really like how this looks. He looks so menacing and awesome, and I honestly think the black paint job is better than the original. However, I did see that there is a purple and black paint job that I actually want more than this. He only has one accessory, which is obviously his ion cannon. He can hold it in either of his hands, but his elbow joints are sadly way too loose to be able to hold it. So I typically stick it on his back, which it has 2 ports for, so you can do that. Now, detail, obviously, perfect. It's a one-to-one recreation of Studio Series 38, so it's obviously going to be, you know, the same there. But articulation-wise, he has a ball joint at his head. He can look left and right somewhat. He can't look up at all, but if you work the transformation joint, he can look down pretty far. Rotation at the arms, the back cable does kind of hinder it a little bit. In and out, the top of the shoulder pad moves, so it can do that. A little bit of a butterfly joint. Bicep rotation, elbow bend, swivel at the wrists. No ab crunch, but he does have a waist rotation. Very good kick, no back leg movement. Very nice spread. Knee bend. Pretty far knee bend, actually. And his foot is on a double hinge. Well, not really double hinge, but it can move down and swivel a little bit. Actually, accidentally de-transformed him here. Okay. Now, on to its issues. This shoulder pad is extremely floppy, and this one is kind of getting a little floppier. There's really nowhere to peg these in. The feet are extremely loose, and this backpack also does not plug in. It does have a lot of trouble standing. Well, if you put it in an action pose, it does, but I typically keep him in a stoic stance, like this. I think this is a good alternative to the original Studio Series Optimus, but that's just me. If you do want to get your hands on one, I will put a link in the description. Yeah, I would give this figure a 9.5 out of 10. Actually, no, 9.4 out of 10, docking some points for the, obviously, loose parts, but other than that, I really think it is a figure that is worth the money that I paid for. So, yeah. Let me know what you want to see next, and I will see you next time.
Let them come.